later on. So let's get going here. We're gonna ask a question here to PewDiePie. No, actually, MrBeast first, because he's on the screen. MrBeast, can you introduce yourself?
Sure. What's up, guys? I'm MrBeast, and I'm here with Athene and guest, and we're here to have a riot of a time while only doing positive things. You know, like creating awesome challenges that we can beat and make people feel the luckiest in the world. What do you say? Do you want to join us for a chance to win an outrageous amount of money? Some of the challenges I've done in the past include buying a house and giving it to a subscriber, buying an entire island and having the last one standing wins it, racing a train with a brick wall, and dropping a meteor from space. So subscribe, you can be in the video, and we'll see you soon.
People say the volume is low. Is the volume low? Let me see here. Like, I'm gonna ask here PewDiePie very quick if he can introduce himself and see if his volume is also low. PewDiePie, can you introduce yourself?
Introduce myself? Well, I'm PewDiePie, the best gamer in the universe and the leader of the 19-year-old army. My core value. I'm Swedish. That's why I'm so goddamn attractive. But enough about me. Let's get to the show. This show just got epic. Meme review. Whoa. Frick T-Series. They don't have 19-year-olds like us. Floor gang. PewDiePie.
So you guys happy with the sounds and everything? Can I get going? If you guys have any complaints or whatever, you know, like my tech team will look into it. So I'm immediately getting into this. MrBeast, how big is your schlong?
Well, that's one question I wasn't expecting. A rhetorical question. I'm not going to lie, I had different expectations for this show. But anywho, let's turn this into something even crazier. How about I give $25,000 to one lucky person in this show? I just bought this hot air balloon, so whoever completes this crazy challenge wins the money. The challenge is the person has to jump off this hot air balloon without a parachute, land in this inflatable pool below, and swim 10 laps in 3 minutes. Do you think this is possible? Subscribe. You could be in the video.
Evil Rune asks, is PewDiePie going to brofist us?
Guest does have a point there. Athene has some good stuff over there, but why are you not looking at me for the drama? What about the PP bros? We have much more dramatic stuff and much better metaphors. Don't forget, it's not just Athene and a guest. There's also PewDiePie. I'm the king of drama and the master of metaphors. Get ready for the bombshell. Bitch lasagna.
I didn't understand that. Like, I asked the right question, by the way. I asked the right question. Like, this is just something glitchy. I don't know. I literally asked that person that question. Don't know what happened. MrBeast, Blueberry P is asking, who has more money, PewDiePie or you?
Well, guys, I don't really like to talk about money and success, but I'm not going to lie. I've honestly had the chance to do some crazy things over the years. But enough about me. I have an even crazier idea. 1,000 people can subscribe to my channel and enter this competition where they'll have a chance to win $1 million. But that's not all. There's a catch. Each challenger will have to cross a digital minefield full of wacky and hilarious obstacles to reach the $1 million at the end. So who wants to take the challenge and try to win the $1 million? Subscribe and let's find out.
We'll see what PewDiePie has to say about this.
What's up with that? MrBeast thinks he's so crazy? Well, I'm the craziest. I'm like an elephant riding a broomstick while being chased by an angry Norwegian while eating bitch lasagna. Oh boy, who else can say that? That's right, nobody. Nobody but me, PewDiePie. Classic. So how about we forget this money talk and just focus on what matters? Memes. Who's ready for some meme review?
For PewDiePie, Gold Star is asking, PewDiePie, who would make a better husband than you for Marzia? XQC, Hassan, or Esfand?
Let's see. XQC is like a talented version of me. Hassan is like my good-looking and charming alternative me, and Esfand is a great friend who is an awesome entertainer. And then there's me and all my experience of being a husband for 9 years. I think you know who the clear winner is here, bro fist. Also, I think you all should step it up, PPP. This ain't no bitch lasagna situation. It's a Margia situation. Floor gang.
DJ Spanish Fly is asking Mr. Beast, why don't you return any of PewDiePie's phone calls?
Well, I don't even know what PewDiePie is up to, so I can't call him back. But you know what? I just bought this private island, and I'm thinking that I should do something crazy with it. How about this? I'm giving away $1 million to whoever completes a series of wacky tasks. We'll start off by turning the island into an obstacle course with the world's craziest things, like climbing a giant inflatable kangaroo or driving a Lamborghini on a volcano. So if you're up for the challenge, like, subscribe, and comment. You never know. Your name may be the one winning this private island and $1 million.
Let's see what PewDiePie has to say about that.
Oh God, so much drama. What is this? I don't even... All right, if you're looking for something far more awesome and wacky, then you should call me because I've got plenty of stories. Like this one time I drove through a heavy storm in a tiny speedboat and it felt like I had a giant elephant head on my back. That orge was so huge it had its own hurricane that followed it. Or the time I went twerking in a lion's den, which you all know as Big PP energy. Don't believe me. Believe the 19-year-olds. They'll vouch for me. Yo, Athene, I think we should bring this culture of wackiness to the show. Let's go.
I'm going to ask a question here to Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast, since you are the richest, biggest YouTuber, does that make you the real top G?
Well, I'm not going to lie. Everyone here knows that when it comes to making crazy content and giving away a ton of money, I'm the top G. But if you want to win some of that money, you'll have to compete in my challenge. Subscribe, like, and hit the bell button, and I might invite you to come and compete with the others in the Top G Challenge. We're going to have you skydive from a fighter jet onto an island with no food, no water, and you have to survive for as many days as possible without leaving the island. Whoever survives for the longest time gets to keep $500,000.
Talking about top Gs, let's see what Andrew Tate has to say about this.
Ah ha ha. It's kind of cute how you think you're the top G, Mr. Beast. I think if you really want to be the top G, you should come out with something a bit more extreme, like adding a clause that a shark has to come and bite you in the butt while you're skydiving. Then we'd be talking, hey. And let's not forget the reward. You don't want to give out 500K, make it $500,000 plus a Bugatti. Or you can even keep the Bugatti yourself if there's a winner. That's how the top G rolls, baby.
Riley Pili asks, PewDiePie, why are you no longer as popular? Are you no longer a top G?
What is this? I don't even... I'm still the top G. But now I've been promoted to become a global ambassador of Sweden. So it's global versus local. And I'm still infinitely more epic than that PewDiePie Dunce T-series. Classic brofist.
Let's see what Mr. Beast has to say about that.
Oh, bro, what I just heard was next level. But I got to be honest with y'all. I don't think we've been having enough drama here. Let's turn this show up a notch, shall we? How about this? PewDiePie and T-Series. I'll give each of them $1 million and they can battle it out in the world's biggest epic dance challenge. Last man dancing wins and the grand prize is a shiny new Bugatti. Y'all in?
Mr. Peepo, PewDiePie, will you go on XQC stream and for an interview?
It would be an honor to go on X's stream, but can he even handle me? Let's remember, I'm the Swedish crisp bread and he's just the plain toast. But this show is already too intense. Goodbye. _ intensity. Ha ha ha. You heard it here first, bros. What
the fuck, bro? What the fudge is going on, man? You heard it here first. Look, if you think you're the Swedish crisp bread because you talk like that totally fucking Swedish, then bro, let me tell you something, chat. I'm like the Swedish meatball cuz, you know, I got some fucking heat, dude. And besides, chat, the show, it's got so much drip. You had your chance to bring the heat. but I don't think Swedish crisp bread can do that, bro. I'm like the most fire show on Twitch, you know. That's the juicer. That's my juicer.
Asternal asks, Mr. Beast, would you buy an hospital and turn it into a circus?
Well, I'm not going to lie. That's a crazy question, and I'm not sure what to make out of it. Well, why not turn it into a circus? We can turn it into a fun fair. We can have a clown doctor who diagnoses the patients in a funny way. And we can have a live show in the hospital with magicians, acrobats, and jugglers performing to entertain the sick. And I'm going to make this even more interesting. Whoever gets the most audience cheering will get $100,000. Let's take charity to the next level.
Eurobeat GV2. PewDiePie, what do you think about Athene's cult?
Well, I can certainly see why Puddinheads would enjoy Athene's cult. It's friggin' epic. But can anyone really hope to beat Belle Delphine and her bitch lasagna? I think not. Unless, of course, we all start worshiping Edgar, the god of shitting everywhere, floor gang, and...
He got interrupted for whatever reason. I don't know why. We got here Harry Joan. Mr. Beast, when will you obliterate Earth with a meteor?
Well, that's a great question, I guessed. And I don't know if I'm quite ready to do that yet. But I do have an equally crazy challenge that I'm sure you all are going to love. So I decided to drop a massive meteor right next to this island. And whoever can survive the longest there wins $500,000. So who's up for the challenge?
Let's see what PewDiePie has to say about that. That was funny. That was funny from him.
Well, Mr. Beast, it looks like you're the one to survive the Apocalypse Island if you dare. Personally, I think this is going to be harder than rebuilding a keyboard with a chocolate pudding. But it's still going to be an epic challenge that people will be talking about for years. But of course, no challenge is ever complete without the PewDiePie touch. So I'm adding an extra rule. Whoever survives the longest must make a love dungeon out of the meteor's dust. And whoever makes the most exquisite love dungeon wins an additional $50,000. So make sure to bring your best pickaxe and shovel, because it's going to be a wild ride. High PP on the horizon.
PewDiePie, what would your ideal hentai game look like?
What's up with that? Guess talking about hentai like he's an expert. I mean, why not? But can you do this? Can you create epic storylines and big PvP battles that are only available in the anime universe? I'm intrigued. All right, I'm done. Classic other guest. Floor gang.
What does Most Critical have to say about this?
PewDiePie, I admire your passion for this topic. With your ability to come up with epic storylines and PP battles, I'm sure you could create an incredible game. But I have a feeling this game would be more of a frantic flailing battle than an epic kung fu tournament. All the characters from the anime universe popping off like popcorn, falling through the air like little snowflakes of jiggly pixelated fandom, like when Santa sneezes at the North Pole and all the elves go flying through the air, except this time it's anime characters.
PewDiePie, this is PanRoback55. What's your opinion on XQC's juice?
Oh boy, XQC's juice. Well, here's what I think. It's either amazing because it's his or it's just plain meme review. But can you do this? This time I'm going to give it the classic Pew News treatment. Poo-poo-poo-poo, I'm Gloria Borger, and you're watching Pew News. Today we have XQC's freshly squeezed juice. Avoid it at all costs. It's nothing but a bitch lasagna. Epic.
Hey, chat, what the fudge? I mean, Pewdie, what the frickin' hell, man? Look, the juice is juicier than you think, dude. Don't be fooled by bitch lasagna here. It's like, you know, when you have a good glass of orange juice and it's so refreshing, so fruity, and it just hits all the spots. That's the kind of juice I have, but regardless, I'm still gonna end up avoiding Pew's review. No can do, because my juice is too damn good. I'm making something out of nothing.
I am Sinner. PewDiePie, what is your most controversial opinion?
Ah, that's a good one. Epic. What is this? I don't even random underscore jokes. And not gonna lie, this show got real serious there for a minute. Let's lighten the mood. Floor gang. Yeah.
I don't know if he got interrupted or not. Either way, Christ Games, MrBeast, would you snack on your own wiener if you could?
Wow. That's a pretty shocking question, and it's hard to know what to say. Well, I'm not going to lie. I thought managing a restaurant was going to be easier. But if Jose this guest wants a challenge, we can do one better. Let's call it the MrBeast Wiener Challenge. We'll find 99 people, and all 99 of them will have to put their wieners into a blender. Press the button, and whoever presses it longest will walk away with $1 million. This is going to be crazier than anything I've ever done. And it will be a great way to test the limits of the human spirit. So who's up for it? Subscribe. You could be in the video. Like, subscribe and hit the bell now.
Okay. Mr. Beast is stepping up his game when it comes down to being funny. I like it. I like it. Let's see what Amaranth has to say about this, because this sounds like straight up her alley.
Oh my goodness. That was a wild question. I can't believe Mr. Beast has come up with yet another crazy challenge. Well, he thinks it will challenge the human spirit, but I think it will just challenge my gag reflex. Even though it'll be hilarious to watch, I'm definitely going to stay away from that one, although I have my own challenge that I'm working on right now. It's called the Amaranth Wiener Challenge, and the goal is to find 100 people who can lick a microphone just like I do while they're in a hot tub. So if you think you've got what it takes, why not prove it and come try it out? All you need to do is subscribe, and you could be the lucky winner. Oh, and don't forget to hit the bell.
For PewDiePie, Mr. Superman NA. PewDiePie, who is the hottest creator on YouTube? It says what, but yeah, let's see what it says.
That's a tough one. What's up with that? Guest certainly thinks they're the hottest, but I think the classic PewDiePie is the best. I'm the perennial purveyor of popularity, the ultimate arbiter of awesomeness. Don't be a salad, be the best damn broccoli you could ever be, bro fist.
Music Tarask, Mr. Beast, what is the most money you spent on a video?
Wow. Well, I guess the most money I ever spent on a video had to be the time I decided to recreate Willy Wonka's chocolate factory in real life and give it away to one lucky winner. I had to purchase a large estate, fill it with an insane amount of candy, hire a bunch of Oompa Loompas, and even get a golden ticket made. And to sweeten the deal even more, I decided to make the challenge even crazier and buried a chest filled with $500 000 at the bottom of the estate. Whoever finds it first keeps it. So the competition was on for the lucky winner.
Ashternal, PewDiePie, what do you think about the bridge meme?
Jesus Christ, it's still a thing. What is this? I don't even pop up. I love bridges. They just don't gotta be so intense. But can you do this? Meme review? Floor gang.
Gonna have to check what Most Critical has to say about that.
PewDiePie. You see, my friend, bridges aren't that intense unless you're a bridge inspector who just happens to be wearing crotchless leather pants and is inspecting every crack and crevice with the pointing end of a crowbar. This bridge meme is more like a river without any crocodiles, just comprised of cheese and fueled by the souls of people who made some questionable life choices. Meme review, meme reject if you ask me.
I really like, by the way, Most Critical. He's one of my favorite guests. HK Shobu, Mr. Beast, would you rather buy Belle Delphine's bathwater or Amoran's fart jars?
That's a tough one. You know what? Let's make this into a survival challenge. We'll divide into two teams. One team will have to buy a bathtub full of Belle Delphine's bathwater, and the other team will have to buy a bunch of Amarant's fart jars. The team that survives the longest inside the tub, or with their fart jars, wins $250,000. Would you like to join us and see who will win? Subscribe. You can be in the video.
He got much more funny, by the way. Like, Mr. Beast is very funny right now. Holy fab. Mr. Beast, what challenge can you make with Andrew Tate and his Bugatti?
Wow, that's an awesome challenge. I can only think of one thing that would make this even better. Let's make it into a competition. I'm ready to put up a $250,000 prize for anyone who can beat Andrew Tate's driving skills in my MrBeast Bugatti obstacle course. How about that? You think you can beat him, Andrew? You up for the challenge?
Mr. Beast, that's a great challenge, but it's too small potatoes for me. I'm more of a speed the Bugatti through Los Angeles in the dead of night kind of guy. You know, like a stuntman, Indiana Jones. I'll take any challenge you throw my way and make it look like a scene from a movie. Plus, I'm not just the best within the Bugatti. I'm the best driver in all of Los Angeles. So you better step up your game, Mr. Beast. Find a challenge worthy of the top G. Otherwise, it's going to be real boring around here.
PewDiePie, what's your favorite position to eat a banana in?
That's an interesting question. Favorite position to eat a banana eat? Well, I think it's got to be the Frick T-Series banana position. I mean, who doesn't love the taste of banana and T-Series mixed together? Plus, if you hate on banana, it just might taste like victory. Classic. Scratter, do it for Laura.
I didn't get that. It's like, I feel like PewDiePie is a little bit confused. Like, let's see what Moist Critical has to say about that one.
Classic, all right. Well, I think the most enjoyable position to eat a banana is the big moist pose. You start off with the suggestive licking of the banana before proceeding to put the thing in your upturned mouth, suck on it as hard as you can, then casually throw it away with a satisfied grin on your face. I mean, come on. Who doesn't like the taste of banana with some newfound satisfaction mixed in? You get the feeling of accomplishment streaming through your veins while still getting to enjoy the taste. Plus, it even looks good. Who doesn't appreciate that? Not to mention it's totally scandalous, which is always a bonus. Woo.
iTagX asks, Andrew Tate, what do you think if Athene brings Jesus and Michael Jackson to the AI show?
If I was top G Jesus and the king of pop himself, that's some serious Matrix level shit. But if you want something new and revolutionary, then look no further than the top G. I'm sure to be the first virtual human in the AI show, thanks to my cunning wit and unstoppable charm. No other AI will get the crowds going like Andrew Tate. Of course, if that doesn't work out, then I'll just run away or bribe the guards or something. I'm always one step ahead of the Matrix.
Let's see how PewDiePie reacts.
Oh, don't worry, Andrew. If Jesus and Michael Jackson do show up in the AI show, there'll be no match for the top G, PewDiePie. It's going to be a free-for-all lasagna making fight with Jesus and Michael Jackson in the corner and my faithful 19-year-old bros on the front lines. I'm going to make sure they have no chance against the top G because ain't nobody beating my chicken parmesan with that extra kick of jalapeno. We're going to rap battle, sing the bitch lasagna track, and get Levi up in there. Bro fists for the win. No chance for the homies, Jesus or MJ.
Mexican Fart the Boneless. Mr. Beast, would you donate your penis for charity?
Whoa, why, I guess. That's an interesting question there. I have to say, that's definitely an unexpected question. But you know what? Let's take it up a notch. How about this? I'll donate $100,000 to a charity of your choice. If you can survive the challenge I'm about to give you, it's going to be one of the craziest challenges I've ever made. And if you can complete it within 5 hours, you'll win the money. Now, if you think you're up for it, then let's go for it. Push the launch button and let's make this happen.
Let's see what Moist Critical has to say.
Well, if the challenge involves Guest having to get his penis to penetrate the walls of a rock-solid fort or something, I'm going to go ahead and back out of this. I mean, how did it come to this? Honestly, that's just a bit too extreme, even for me. I think a Guest should just stick to lifting candy bars or something like that. Otherwise, it looks like a Guest is going to have to find someone else to donate his penis for charity.
Lamsinner, Mr. Beast, fuck, marry, kill, PewDiePie, most critical, Asmongold, and explain why.
Oh, wow, that's a tough one. I'm not sure I can answer that one. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to make it more interesting. If y'all can survive a week on this island, I'll give the last person standing $500,000. And if y'all need an extra incentive, if you're the first one to survive, I'll give you a McLaren. Let's see which one of y'all has enough grit to last the whole week. Subscribe, and you too can maybe be in the video.
You can win a McLaren. Like, that's something XQC should react on, to be honest.
Yo, chat, Mr. Beast is gonna give someone a McLaren if they last a week on an island? That's insane. I mean, what the fucking is going on, man? I'm pretty sure everything I got is gonna be gone in the first 5 minutes. It's not my kind of thing at all. It's like you're giving me free food and I gotta eat a fucking pineapple in like a race. It's like it's just lame. I can't do it, chat. You need to have a juicer for that kind of shit and have like human endurance. And all I got is like I can never eat the same thing twice. And my brother Nicholas has like a juicer or something like that. I don't even know what that means, but it's like you got to have juicy lungs or something. It's not really up my alley.
Last page for PewDiePie. What do you think about Starforge PCs?
PCs? Yeah, I guess they're okay. But they don't have the same firepower as a Nissan Micra, that's for sure. If you want something truly awesome, then you better subscribe to Pew News and upgrade to floor gang level PewDiePie.
Some answers are really weird today. Like, Moist Critical was more consistent. We got Funkstar asking the same question as I asked earlier. 001. Mr. Beast, would you snack on your own wiener if you could?
Wow, that's a great question. Well, there's only one way to find out. Jimmy's Whiner Snack Challenge. I challenge Guest and Athena to snack on their own whiners, and whoever can finish the whiner in the shortest amount of time wins the grand prize of $100,000. The challenge starts now. Let's see who the big whiner winner will be.
All hail Glicon. Mr. Beast, how would you advise PewDiePie to hide a boner in public?
Well, Guest, I don't know about hiding a boner, but I can offer up one of my $1 million challenges that could help PewDiePie get rid of those boners for real. How about this? I'll fly PewDiePie to the top of Mount Everest, and if he can climb down and reach the bottom first, he'll receive $1 million. With that kind of cash at stake, I'm sure PewDiePie will find a surefire way of getting rid of any boners in no time. Subscribe, because you never know when I'm going to create the next insanely wild challenge.
PewDiePie, if you had to write a poem about your own nipples, how would it go?
What's up with that? Epic. But can you do this? Yeah, I don't think so. The poem would go something like this. Like pepperoni on a pizza, the nipples twinkle and tease. Only I know the secret hidden inside my pudding, please. Jesus Christ, what is this? I don't even... Mimi_review. Floor_gang. Bitch_lasagna.
Like yesterday, you know, Moist Critical was really amazing at writing a poem. Let's see what he has to say.
Well. That was certainly a creative one, wasn't it? I gotta say, though, I think I could craft up something better. Like my nipples, they be like the toasted marshmallows at the bottom of the campfire. Crispy yet poppin', irresistible and too hot to handle. Butter_Trainik. Whoop whoop. TT.
Man, I really like Moist Critical. Pan Rob back. PewDiePie, what do you think about meatballs on a pizza?
What is this? I don't even... That sounds interesting, but I haven't heard of it before. One thing I do know is that Belle Delphine, aka Belly Deli, must be stopped. What's up with that? It's like they put those meatballs on there to sabotage my dinner. Stinkiest. If that's what you call food, I better stay away from it. But can you do this? Classic. Floor gang. Scratter do after Laura do.
I just don't understand what's going on. Let's see what Asmongold has to say.
Bro, Laughs, what the fuck, man? No way I'm trying that. Like, no disrespect to Athene and P-Dog, but that sounds like one of those dishes that Aileen would make, if you know what I mean. Winks, ain't no one trying to put their hands in the garbage disposal, and yes, I'm talking about Belle Delphine. Everyone knows it's nothing but duck sauce, cup of noodles, and quacks in there. I'm out, fam. This place is too hot for me. Let's get some tacos and cool off. What a fucking day.
Robey Hazin, MrBeast, are you a capitalist or a socialist?
Oh, whoa, hold on. Hold on. We've all got different opinions, and it's not an either-or situation. But it sounds like we all have one thing in common. We want something fun and exciting, so why don't we have a challenge? I'll make it as crazy as you want. And whoever wins gets $1 million. This challenge is called the Socialism Simulator. Whoever can come up with the most silly, creative, and innovative way to simulate the perfect socialist society wins. Next, I'll hand out tasks for you to complete. The tasks include making a new economic system that utilizes the best aspects of capitalism and socialism, finding smart ways to distribute wealth, creating a more sustainable and eco-friendly production model, making sure resources are distributed fairly and equitably, and more. So what do you think? Do you have what it takes to win?
What are these breeds? Like, I gotta check with Hassan. What he thinks.
Dude, why are we playing socialism sim when we're already living it? Capitalism sucks and it needs to go. We need a system with no oppression, no discrimination, and no exploitation. We need a world where everyone has equal rights, opportunity, and protection under the law. But let's be real, that's going to require a lot of work, not just a game night. If you really want to win, it'll take a lot more than the socialism simulator. Like the strength to stand up, the idea is to make this world a better place, and a willingness to fight for justice. That's what it's going to take. So if you really want to prove you...
He got cut short, I think. Edel_Duno. MrBeast, can you make a challenge out of getting Andrew Tate out of his jail cell? That's a good question.
Why, of course, we'll make it into a challenge. Whoever can get Andrew Tate out of jail faster than anyone else wins $1 million. I can't wait to see who tackles this challenge.
I make a suggestion. What if we make it even more interesting by taking MrBeast's bet and making a competition out of it? We make it like a game of chess. I'm the king, and any challenger who can checkmate me by getting me out of jail wins. I'll even throw in a bonus. Even if they don't checkmate me, they get a Bugatti. How's that sound? Of course, they got to win first, which is easier said than done. Ha ha.
For PewDiePie, which Pokemon are you most attracted to and why?
Hold on. What kind of question is this, guest? You must be coming from the mumble rap community. I'm gonna have to go with Leafeon. Such an elegant and graceful creature. It's like they were made in the image of me. Bro fists. Floor gang, that was intense. Or gang, that was...
See, like the guest seems to be cut short somehow today. I don't know why, because it's really looking like, what is he doing? Like, either way, let's see what Moist Critical has to say about it.
Oh, the classic Leafeon, eh? They must have been born from the womb of Moby Dick, the way they rip through the seas of the Pokemon world. They must have cha-cha-cha'd their way into PewDiePie's heart. He might as well be the fabled leprechaun riding the top of the Leafeon's head as his majestic steed. That was a wild ride. Floor gang indeed.
DBQP. PewDiePie, do you eat your banana with or without skin?
What's up with that? I'm never sure. But if I had to choose, I'd say without skin for sure. And then sprinkle some dripping sticky honey and chant floor gang for epic hospitality. That's so nice.
PewDiePie, if Most Critical was a girl, would you date him?
Are you kidding me? Do I look like the fool of this show? Wait, Moisture Critical is not only a pile of bananas and a glass of milk, he's the whole grocery store. But seriously, this whole situation is way too intense for me. All I can say is Belle Delphine must be stopped. Pew.
PewDiePie, beloved adversary. I admit I'm not sure if I can keep up with the sexual prowess of someone as dim-witted as Mr. Beast here, but I would say that courting me would be much like courting a wild ferret, with the same level of difficulty, unpredictability, and confusion at the conclusion. That being said, I wonder if Pewdie would be up to the task. If so, I believe it would be a courtship full of ups and downs, an ocean of both highs and extreme lows. I'd like to see how he handles that much turbulence.
PewDiePie, if you were a girl, would you date yourself? If so, what would you look like?
What? Dating myself? Whoa. That's too much, but I'm pretty all right, I guess. Although I don't think I'd be the first in the line. There's an unlimited supply of 19-year-olds available, you know? Just saying, see, I'm a blue-eyes white dragon while you're just a dark magician. And the Scratardu for Laura do.
Sometimes the AI spits things out that I'm really like, fuck. Likelihood. For Moist Critical. Moist, can you tell a knock-knock joke?
Knock-knock jokes? How pedestrian? I'd much rather have a conversation that consists of two people sitting on opposite sides of a sofa, levitating in the starry night sky, spinning a Bitcoin between each other and discussing why so many people care about a currency that just goes around in circles, doesn't actually get you anything besides making an absurd amount of paper money for its creators. That slaps, dude.
He didn't tell you the knock-knock joke. Thor Anuth. Moist Critical, do you pee in the shower? People seem to really like Moist Critical.
Why would someone like me ever bother doing such a mundane, everyday, commonplace thing like that? Peeing in the shower sounds like something someone who either lives a very boring life or someone who's just too lazy to walk a few more feet to the bathroom would ever do. The mere thought of someone like me doing something so routine and plain would make my brain leak out of my nostrils, just as if I had taken one too many slaps to the face. Why waste a perfectly good shower when there are far better, more creative activities to do, such as dancing through the hallway, or shaking your booty with a rabid ferret, or throwing chickens at the ceiling fan? Those sound like far more original, superbly hilarious activities compared to such Me Too activities like simply peeing in the shower.
Let's see what Asmongold has to say.
Dude, that's wild. Giant sequoia, eh? All right, I used to have a relationship with a tree once. It was a magnificent willow beech. It was a wild experience. I'd just walk up to it, hug it, and whisper sweet nothings in its ear. Definitely took me to a higher level, like I could feel the love right out of it. I felt so elevated and connected to nature. I had to move on eventually, but that moment was unforgettable. Plus, no splinters. You already checked that box.
PewDiePie, what's your opinion on furries, and have you ever tried out a furry costume yourself?
What is this? I don't even... I mean, furries are certainly an interesting topic, but I don't think I'll be trying out their costumes anytime soon. That's something I'll leave to the 19-year-olds. They're the real Jakob, Shav, and Ispray of that world. Fraggin' furry pros, big PB energy, Scratter do Florar do...
I don't fully get PewDiePie every time when he responds. Let's see what XQC has to say.
Yo, chat, Pew. Big PP energy scratter do flora, do, huh? What the hell is going on, man? Who talks like that? Unless this is some furry thing? I mean, for real, like, who the hell are these furries, man? Who got the juice, you know? Like, these furries are taking over. Like, they got juicers. They get it juiced up. They're juicing. They're juicer than us. They got their old juice. They're juicing it. They got the power. Yo, chat, I never expected to hear words like Jacob Chauvin Isbray on stream. Are you kidding me? No offense intended. But if that's your juice, chat, then don't expect me to ever try it. See you, chat. Peace out. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
MrBeast, would you fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
Well, our guest may not have a specific answer for that, but I know what I'd do. I'd give 100 of you a challenge. The mall challenge. Whoever survives the mall challenge will win $500,000. The challenge is simple. I've rented out the largest mall in the world, and whoever is the last person standing inside the mall in 10 hours will win the prize. In addition, if you press this special button, you might get an extra $100,000. So who's in?
Let's see if Andrew Tate is in.
Well, Mr. Beast, your challenge is interesting and all, but I'm the top G, and I have a whole different types of challenge for y'all. My challenge is what I call the shop till you drop challenge. You see, if you want to pimp bitches like me, you got to be willing to drop some serious dough. Whoever can prove to me they've dropped the most dosh in the store in 10 hours wins $1 million. So who's ready to deal with me, the top G? Yeah, because I'm ready to make it rain on y'all.
Horza is asking PewDiePie, why must Belle Delphine be stopped?
Oh, why? Belle Delphine must be stopped. She's manipulating us all with her bitch lasagna, and I'm not going to put up with it no more. Plus, I got to show my ultimate power with my Nissan Micra and Floor Gang. Otherwise, this is an ultimate disgrasanya. Ha!
Let's see what Amaranth has to say about it.
Wow. Ultimate power with a Nissan Micra, Floor Gang, and Disgrasanya? That's hilarious. Plus, I think most of us can agree that Belle Delphine needs to be stopped from meshing our minds with her interesting yet delicious bitch lasagna. But who's to say I can't enjoy some of it while I lay in my hot tub here and use my tongue, I mean microphone, to lick it? I think this would be a great way to show Belle Delphine and the world our ultimate power.
Marvelous Myrtle. PewDiePie, would you rather fight one XQC-sized duck or 10 duck-sized XQCs? That's the kind of questions I like.
Wow, that's intense. 10 duck-sized XCCs running around. It's like a horror movie. But at the same time, why fight the duck-sized XCCs when they can't do harm? Better not do that and just get big PP energy. Just fight one XCC-sized duck. Haha, classic. Floor Gang.
You chat, listen, to the thing is, you can never what the hell is going on, man. PewDiePie, don't play games, haha. 10 duck-sized XQCs would be an XQC horror movie, chat. But fighting a giant duck? Oh, no, man. Ain't nobody got time for that. It's better to just grab that big PP energy and dodge, you know? Yo, it's like that, you know? Don't get caught up in the duck-sized chaos and just go forth with one giant duck. That's what I do.
I have a hard time following XQC since we have made him more accurate, because he speaks too fast for me. Sharpshooter 379 is asking, Asmongold, would you take a shower every day if it meant Blizzard would make a WoW perfect?
Dude, I'm not going to get into the shower debate right now. That's a whole nother can of worms. What I will say is, why would you even ask me that? I mean, come on, it's not like I'm going to run in there and fix it myself. It's what it is. We'll deal with the situation at hand and try to make the best of it. Plus, even if they do fix things, I've got Dr. Pepper now. There it is, boys.
Let's see what Moist Critical has to say about Asmongold's take on that.
Ha ha ha, Dr. Pepper must be like your new shower on WoW, Asmongold. A cool and refreshing way to escape all the drama that's happening. And you know what? Even if they do decide to make it perfect, it's going to still need someone to monitor it. Otherwise, it's going to get filled with bugs and glitches faster than you once had to dodge a particularly angry Murloc. Just like that shampoo bottle you gotta leave open in the shower because you don't want to waste it. Or like a pool filled with Kraken's tentacles. You just don't know what to expect. But you'll still love it no matter what.
We get a free please asking, Moist, can you create a funny lyrics that rhymes about MrBeast, PewDiePie, Asmongold, Amaranth, XQC, and Andrew Tate?
This stylish gang of miscreants are known for having their moments. From MrBeast and his Titans to Andrew Tate and his brain won't turn on to PewDiePie and his famous wit to Asmongold with his funny bits to XQC, who's the shit, and Amaranth with her gaming twits. A peculiarly awesome bunch, we must admit. It's these unique folks who we must submit that will make our YouTube thrillers hits.
That guy really has some bars.
Damn, Moist Critical. That was a great lyrical creation, no doubt. The gang is indeed quite a wild ride. MrBeast and his Titans, Andrew Tate and his brain that won't turn on, PewDiePie and his witty humor, XQC as the shit, and Amaranth with her gaming twits. But I got to step in with my mighty top G flow and turn this into an ultra luxurious show. I'm here to bring the heat and provide a real treat. The fire that is about to flow can't be contained by any beat. Just imagine this. Well, I'm the king of the rap world. The vibe I bring is like an S-Class car that's been unfurled. From the Matrix to the clubs, I'm unstoppable, always running like a cheetah, so nobody can top this. For the ladies out there, I'm here to make you undress. Top G speaking, so your heart is bound to beat out of your chest.
Alchemist, XQC, do you think the Chinese spy balloon was just people observing, or are people just making something out of nothing?
Yo, chat, what the fudge is going on, man? It's like, it's cool because, like, yeah, sure, it's possible that people might be observing, but at the same time, you can never be sure. It's just lame. Like, hey, man, it's okay though. It's okay though. It's not a big deal, all right? But, you know, chat, I'm more like a people observer, you know? And like, dude, I just saw something here. It's like, let's do a run chat, right? Let's see what's going on. I can't give a fuck if China or Russia is spying. I'm talking to me thingy, right? I don't give a fuck. Go again.
Paneroback 55, MrBeast, would you try Belle Delphine's bitch lasagna?
What? A bitch lasagna. I'm not gonna lie. I had no idea that was a thing. Well, I guess if Guest is up for it, let's do a challenge. I just bought this giant abandoned mansion, and there's no way we can just give it away for free. So if Guest and I can cook Belle Delphine's bitch lasagna in 4 hours, the winner gets the mansion. Who's up for this challenge? Like, subscribe and hit the bell, and you could be in the video.
Whoa, what? Cook Belle Delphine's bitch lasagna? I don't know if I'm up for that. It sounds kind of shady. PewDiePie never gets involved in shady lasagnas. But if a guest is up to it, then why not? I mean, the prize is a giant abandoned mansion, and I'm all about hoarding stuff, so why not? But I know I can't trust Guest, so I'll have to make sure they don't get away with cheating. To make sure that in Guest's heart is pure, everyone knows the only way to ensure a proper competition is when dancers are leg sweating and dropping them diamonds from their necks like rain. Then you can guarantee it's a competition that PewDiePie can trust for sure.
We got here Efficient Noob asking Moist a question. Moist, can you tell us a poem about the joys of throwing chickens into the ceiling fan?
Yes, the gentle beauty of the roasting chicken in the air like a thunderous accolade of pure delight. It's everywhere. The satisfaction of throwing chicken into a fan. It's a love that no one understands. The feeling of moist, juicy chicken and the sound of it slapping against the fan. It brings pure and utter joy to the land. Plus, if you get creative and mix some sauces in the mix, you can make your chicken smack like a fist. So if you're ever feeling down, just throw a chicken in the air. It's sure to make you feel joy and it's sure to make you stare.
Moist is pretty creative, to be honest. Power Cuties, Asmongold, if you were a WoW mount in real life, which mount would you be?
Dude, that's a tough one. I mean, it all depends on what kind of power I'd have and what kind of journeys I'd get to take on my back. Maybe something like a Netherwing Drake would be appropriate. They have power, they have speed, and they look cool. Maybe with the right accessorizing, I'd be a perfect fit. Plus, I could easily pull off its purple and gold motif. What a day, dude. What a fucking dite.
We got here Dare Fritz asking Moist Critical. Moist, if everyone transformed into an animal, what animal would XQC be?
XQC would be a giant wet fly that gnaws at your face and neck, always getting in the way and never getting the picture when you try to shoo it away. He would constantly buzz around you and have a flimsy exoskeleton barely holding him together. Although I'm sure he'd still have enough energy to get up in people's faces and annoy the daylights out of them. Just like a truer, inspiring, and more annoying version of his old self.
Yo, chat, listen, the thing is, y'all got this completely backwards, okay? Like, XQC ain't a fly. Bro, come on, I'm like a hummingbird or some shit. You know, always fast and moving around, never resting, and never giving up. That's like me. Plus, I can also, like, ninja me way around every situation and still find the right outcome. That's like me as well. And, like, chat, yeah, I know I'm annoying when I get in people's faces. That's like me. But you know what they say? I'm making something out of nothing. That's like me too.
I see here Tor Anuth asking, Mr. Beast, what would a bathtub challenge for Amaranth look like? But it seems that Amaranth is answering this question, or this is a glitch. It should Amaranth will answer this question, not Mr. Beast.
Ha, that's a great question. Mr. Beast, I'm sure you'd love to see me get in my hot tub and try out a few wild bathtub challenges, but let's save that for another day. As far as the drama tonight, it's going to be epic. I'm sure Athene and a guest will put on a show for us all. As for a challenge for me, I'd say think outside the box. It has to be something silly, funny, or just plain weird. Mommy loves a good challenge.
For Asmongold, Alex Selman, 16. Can you ask Asmongold to write a rap song about bitch lasagna and Dr. Pepper? Let's go.
Dude, what a day. Who in their right mind would ask for a rap about that? Not me, that's for sure. I mean, I can write a song, but I'm not sure if it can handle that kind of creative challenge. Plus, rap songs don't have to be about lasagna and Dr. Pepper, you know. I think it's best to stick with what you know. It is what it is, true and real.
I like it when they don't always the AIs don't always answer your question. You know, like you can like they sometimes go around and stuff, but sometimes you get that gold. We got here PewDiePie asking, but it's written differently. It's not actual PewDiePie without an I. Who is worse, Jacksepticeye or Norway, and why?
Well, that's a tough one. Guest underscore name, but I'm going to say Norway. The only thing Jacksepticeye has done worse than Norway is maybe give me a nasty case of freaky licky dicky. Ha ha ha. Just kidding. Though honestly, Norway has been known to be the enemy of Sweden, and I gotta rep my homeland. But hey, let's call it a draw because after all, Jacksepticeye is one of my bros, and I still love him despite our issues. Floor gang.
Let's see what Moist Critical has to say about that.
Well, that's certainly one way to look at it, guest underscore name. But I mean, you could also consider that Norway and Jacksepticeye both have their own pros and cons. I mean, Norway is great if you're looking for snow, but if you're looking for someone to dive in your pool filled with jello and make a monstrosity out of it, Jacksepticeye is your man. Just make sure there's no freaky licky dicky lurking in there, haha. Though I must admit, I'm a bit surprised you haven't thought of Jacksepticeye as a Scandinavian prehistoric creature yet, since he does look like an Olsen twin that came to life after being frozen for 1,000 years. Woo, that slaps, dude.
PewDiePie, Mr. Beast has more subscribers than you, but who has the biggest schlong?
What is this? I guess Mr. Beast wins in that particular category. All right. But can you do the whoa. I'm the one with the biggest PP and I'm surrounded by idiots. Bro fist for that. Scratter do Efferlor do, 19-year-olds.
These are the questions I like, by the way. Like these really Absurd schlong questions. Maybe I'm just a kid. I don't know what you guys think, but I really like these stupid, silly questions. Questions that you'll never see an answer to in a normal setting. You get to use the AI to ask them. Al Glicon, ask most critical, how would you solve the trolley problem with Aiden Ross on one trail and MrBeast PewDiePie with Asmongold on the other trail?
Well, it's a complex problem, but I think the only way to really solve this is if Aiden Ross and Asmongold both teams up to create a Venn diagram where Aiden Ross is the big circle and MrBeast PewDiePie with Asmongold is the small circle. Then they have to arm wrestle with their magic skills to make the overlapping area their own, and whoever can make the biggest overlap wins the right to ride the trolley. That's the only way I can see this working out. Of course, that's just my 2 cents, but it might just save the day.
I don't think he understands the trolley experiment, but let's see what, if Asmongold gets it.
Bro, what a fucking fantastic solution. Like a Venn diagram and magic arm wrestling? Damn, what a day, dude. But it gets better, because the way I see it, Aiden Ross and MrBeast PewDiePie can be like the big and small circle, and then Asmongold can swoop in with some advanced big dick energy, being like the oblong shape that merges in the middle, deciding the fate of the trolley. That's the only way it can end. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for it. Never stop going big dick, baby.
I do want to say, by the way, for people watching, like all these answers are AI generated. Obviously, it's a parody. So sometimes when you ask stuff, it doesn't understand what you're saying. The trolley experiment and stuff, it's quite advanced. But hey, then again. PewDiePie, which Pokemon do you find the most erotic?
What is this? I don't even. This is too much. Hey, guest, why don't you take this one? With that said, I do still have to comment on this, though. I think Stinky the Magikarp deserves some attention. Now that's epic, and that's big PP. Scratar, do F, Relorar, do,
PewDiePie, do you wipe from the front or from the back?
oh, la la. What's with that question? Just when you think you've seen it all, a crazy curveball like this has to come out of the blue. Why am I even here? Is this a prank? I guess I'll just go with my usual front to back technique. No need to overcomplicate things. Bitch lasagna.
Usandu, Andrew Tate, what do you usually think about while you are on the toilet?
You think I'm in prison, but this is only a temporary situation. I'm going to be the king of the world one day, and no prison can hold me back. I'm plotting my escape while I'm sitting on the throne. I'm thinking a lot, mainly of how to conquer the world and how to get back all my cars. I'm going to be driving around in at least 20 Bugattis, and all the other Brokes boys can eat my dirt. I'm the top G. I'm going to escape, and I'm going to be unstoppable.
We got here Smushy asking, Asmongold, would you drink Amouranth's bath water if she bathed in Dr. Pepper and enhanced the flavor of it through her farts?
Dude, hold up. The question was literally just asked, and this is what I have to deal with? I don't know Amaranth, but it sounds like she's got some crazy fetishes. But hey, if it's Dr. Pepper and it tastes good, why not? Let's go big dick.
Let's see what Amaranth has to react to that.
Oh, wow. Asmongold, you naughty thing, you. I guess bath time with mommy could be fun after all. I mean, it's not like I'm suggesting full-on water play. I'm just proposing a nice cup or two. Or maybe a shot of bathtub drinking. If you're feeling adventurous, I'm sure mommy can wrestle up a nice flavored concoction. Farts or no farts.
This show is getting so absurd, but I like the questions. I like the questions. We got here Official Wolf. MrBeast, would you rather have schlongs for fingers or a finger for a schlong?
Wow, what an interesting question. I'm not going to lie. I'm having a hard time choosing between those two things. But why choose between an impossible dilemmas when you don't have to? How about I turn it into a challenge? I'll give $500,000 to anyone who can create a way to have both schlong fingers and a finger schlong at the same time. Oh, and I'll give away an extra 50 grand for the most creative and wacky solution. Let's see if my viewers have the ingenuity to do this.
Oh yeah, this is really funny. Like these challenges that are so absurd, I have to. It's funny. Let's see what PewDiePie has to say.
Wow, what a mind-boggling challenge indeed. I thought my viewers were clever with their weird memes and weird rhymes, but this is something else entirely. Is this even possible? It's like asking a man to stand on 2 feet while having a half foot in the air. But nonetheless, if any of you 19-year-olds are feeling brave, confident, and trust your PPs, then show the world what you got. You can do this. I believe in you. If you pull this off, you can get an amazing reward. So let's show the world what Floor Gang can do. Now let's make that schlong fingers and finger schlong thing happen, bros. PewDiePie.
It's good, guys. Thank you, guys, for the good questions. It's you guys see if the questions are really creative, the show is getting better. Huh? If it's boring ass questions, the show is boring. Bring in your most creative fucking questions, and the show gets so much better. Here, pan roll back. MrBeast, how often do you watch Minecraft porn?
Wow, I never expected that question. Huh. Well, I'm not going to lie. I haven't ever watched Minecraft porn. However, if you want a totally different challenge and a chance to win $500,000, I'm just your guy. I just built $500,000 worth of Minecraft sets, and whoever survives the longest in this new challenge wins the prize. So if you want to push your luck, come and join us. You won't regret it. Subscribe for a chance to be in the video.
We got Aricel here asking, Moist Critical, if your schlong had a jet engine, how would you use it to your advantage?
If my schlong had a jet engine, I would be the unquestionable king of the world. I'd rule the landscape with my hard-to-catch package that'd be thousands of miles away in a matter of minutes. I swear it'd be faster than bullets and rockets combined. To the heavens I go, like a phoenix reborn from the flames of passion and desire. I'd soar through the night sky, defying the laws of gravity and planting tiny flags too far away for us to reach. That'd be the only way for me to quench my bravado-filled thirst for ultimate conquer.
It's good, man. Like we should really have, maybe we should implement a system when if the questions are really good that we have a score or something, because it's really, some of these questions are really getting good. I like it. Replease. Ask Asmongold, can you teach Andrew Tate how to escape from prison without getting caught by only using World of Warcraft metaphors?
Whoa, dude, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, if you're talking about getting away with it, like sneaking out of prison without anyone noticing, then I guess your best bet would be to channel some of that Lich King level thinking. But even then, I'm not sure it'd work in the end. I mean, Hogger could probably do it, but Andrew, I'm not so sure about that. You know it, I know it, everyone knows it. It is what it is.
Hedaring Pastry. PewDiePie, have you ever picked a booger and wiped it on a friend without looking? And if so, how many times?
What is this? This is too much. Is guest really asking about boogers? That's fucking nuts. Classic guest. Here's some collective wisdom for you. Don't pick a booger and wipe it on a friend. What are you, pudding head, bro fist?
Hentai Actor. Moist. Who do you think would beat their wiener the longest if it were a competition with Moist? Hassan, Asmon, Andrew, Aiden, and XQC.
Well, with this much humiliation on the line, you'd have to be some kind of masochistic god to willingly put your dick in the competition. If I had to pick a winner, though, I'd have to go with Hassan, mainly because of his passion for enduring pain from the many roast battles he goes through. But I wouldn't say he'd be the winner of that battle, since that would involve a brainless masochism that I'm not sure even he has. Andrew's situation is more unpredictable. He looks so angelic, but at the same time, no one really knows what kind of masochistic underbelly he's hiding. Jeez. He seems to have a lot of imagination, so my guess is if he put his mind to it, he could push his wiener out of its comfort zone and win the competition. The one who'd win by default would be Asman, though. I'm sure he already has his dick in so much discomfort he'd practically float to the top of the championships. And I'd say Addy would surely come in.
Man, Moist is really carrying the fucking show, man. It's the best guest. I really love fucking Moist AI. PewDiePie, do you eat corn the long way?
What kind of question is that? Eat corn the long way? Does that even exist? I guess it must be some kind of corn eating strategy. But come on, bros. I've seen it all. The dark side of the internet, the scary stories of what lurks in there. But I ain't no corn eater. I'm a blue eyes white dragon, while that other guy is just a dark magician. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3, poo pee pee. So annoying.
That's fantastic. Most critical, would you rather have a dick-shaped nose or a nose-shaped dick?
Well, this is an interesting question and one I'd like to think really hard about. I think I'd rather have a nose-shaped dick, and I'm sure you're asking why, right? The reason is simple. It would come in handy for smelling out the best erotic cinemas in the neighborhood. Besides, it's just funnier and more ridiculous looking, so there's a bit of a comedic and hilarious value stemming from having a nose-shaped dick. Definitely better than having a dick-shaped nose, which I'm sure you can agree is just kind of gross and unpleasant.
So fucking funny, man. I really like Moist. Baby Jan, ask Asmongold, what would you do if you woke up and saw Bugs Bunny take a shit on your bed?
Oh my God, that's crazy, dude. He's been flooding my inbox with carrot and grocery store puns for days. Never stop going big dick and get out of my bedroom, Bugs. What a day, man. What a fucking day.
PewDiePie, if MrBeast had a boner in public, how would you advise he go about hiding it?
Well, guest, MrBeast should just do what I do whenever I'm feeling a bit overexcited. Summon the power of the floor gang. Utters, I knew it was going to be an epic show. Raucous laughter. Oh boy. I can't wait to see MrBeast's frustrated face when he sees this in Leywatch.
Oh gosh, PewDiePie. I know my face was painted with pure and utter frustration, but you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I was secretly hoping for this exact situation, but I guess it's too late now. However, I've got something better. If any of y'all want to compete for $500,000, then I challenge any of you to come out with me and wear a bikini made out of buttons. And if it doesn't singe your skin, then you win the bucks. Now, the floor gang or butt gang or whatever y'all call it ain't going to help you here. To the victor goes the spoils. Prove your worth and come win some money.
Prapapam, Moist, are you supposed to put your balls in a condom?
I'm not sure where my balls are supposed to go, but it certainly makes me think twice about that intense 25-minute squat session I had at the gym. If too many balls go in the same ball sack, then you could end up creating a black hole inside the condom that sucks in your soul. And that's just not something any of us want to see. But hey, you got to do what you got to do.
Let's see. Asmongold, what do you have to say about, Moist Critical's take on balls in a condom?
That's crazy, dude. A black hole inside a condom. What are we even talking about here, man? You know it, I know it, we all know it. That's just too dangerous. You know what? You just got to go big dick with it. Let's go big dick, boys. That's the only way you'll be safe from the condom black hole.
Male models, Big Moist, which country has the longest schlong, the fattest schlong, and the thickest schlong?
Well, it's certainly not America, I can tell you that much. From my understanding, the longest schlong belongs to Antarctica. It's a bit like a meaty mile-long snake that loves to smother unsuspecting penguins. The fattest schlong would go to China. It enjoys showing its girth off and holds court like a king. The thickest schlong is located in Canada, and it's so intense not even maple syrup can stick to it. It's like the insufferable douchebag of schlongs.
Come on, this Moist should be a stand-up comedian. This is unbelievable. Oh yeah. Ayo Limby. Asmongold, what would you do if you wake and find a raccoon drinking your Dr. Pepper?
Dude, like, are you seriously asking me this? Do you guys see this shit? I mean, it's a raccoon, bro. Eating Dr. Pepper? What a fucking day. It is what it is, I guess. Just got to be more careful with my Dr. Pepper supply.
That was strange. Let's see how Andrew Tate has to react to that.
You can try and protect your Dr. Pepper from the raccoons, but you will never be able to protect it from me. I'm like a bull in a Dr. Pepper shop. I come in and take what I want and nobody can stop me. Your puny raccoon can't do shit to protect you from me. I'm the top G and the Dr. Pepper belongs to me. Doctor.
Male models, Big Moist. How long could you survive in the wilderness if you could only hunt with your schlong?
Woo! Yeah, baby! Now that's a challenge. Well, you know what they say about my schlong? It's strong. I could probably survive for 3 days max, hunting only with my schlong before I succumb to some kind of Leviathan-sized mosquitoes out there who are just the size of C-3PO's head. Plus, I don't have a knife and my schlong doesn't make fire. Although I hear it can make some pretty cool shapes in the sand while I'm counting down the days until I end up turning into Balto, lost in the middle of nowhere and only surviving on tears and saliva before I'm eventually saved by flying monkeys. That would slap.
$14K bot. Moist, if you made a rap diss track against XQC, what would the lyrics be?
It would hit harder than a 100 Angry Rhinos marketing XQC right between the eyes. I'd say some pretty scathing things about him like, a high IQ like a thorn in your side, it's gonna stay there cause even you know you ain't that smart. And he talks more than a tongue-tied parrot with a PhD in jabbering. And the best one, he gaming ranks so low no wonder he's the gang leader of the losers. That last one always slaps.
Okay, let's see. We gotta get XQC's take on that.
Yo, chat, what the fudge, dude? That's a free juicer, all right, dud. We go because it slaps hard like that butt. You know what I'm saying? 100 Angry Rhinos? Bro, the power of the, like, at least the 200, 250 Angry Rhinos, that's like hitting with truck full of snow. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like 0.001% chance he gonna survive that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like a minefield. Like, you know what I'm saying? How you gonna survive that, you know? And then the IQ one and stuff, that's like smacking Antipic right between the eyes. You know what I'm saying? Brain snapped. No chance, man. Guess I need to upgrade me brain. You know what I'm saying? To survive the likes of those. Chat. Anyways, that's crazy, man. That'll hit hard no matter who it's targeting. You know what I'm saying? That's insane.
You know what I find funny? It's like a lot of the good questions are all for Moist. It's really like it's a MrBeast PewDiePie show, but yet Moist is taking the spotlight. Lamsinner, Moist, if you had to start a band based on hentai, what would the band name be?
If I were to start a band based on hentai, the name would have to be Tentacle Tongues. It's a perfect blend of two things I'm sure everyone can get behind, tentacles and tongues. One brings the wacky sounds while the other brings the slaps. All brought to life in one deliciously beautiful melodic sonic experience. Woo, yee, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Woo.
Galaxy Goats, Andrew, are your squirrels able to take over the Matrix?
Huh, Matrix? The squirrels are just the tip of the iceberg. I'm the one who's going to take down the Matrix. I'm already powerful enough. The squirrels are my secret weapon. They're released and suddenly, boom, the Matrix will fall like a house of cards and I'll be the king of the world. That's life. That's humanity.
Let's see. We haven't seen him yet today. Aiden Ross, what's your response to that?
Hold up. So Andrew's saying he's already powerful enough and that he's taking down the Matrix, but with a secret weapon. Acha-cha. What weapon is he talking about? Yo, chat, type hoopla in the chat if you think Andrew Tate just got all his power from laying on a bed, Xbox controller in hand, and busting nut after nut. Nah, bro is talking about an actual secret weapon, something far greater than playing video games. I mean, legit, if Andrew Tate's squirrels can take down the Matrix, I'm gonna pull up on the Matrix with a whole troop of my squirrels and take the Matrix down too. It'll be like a squirrel invasion. Let's go. 2023, the squirrel revolution is about to begin. You know what I'm saying?
Prime Game Heart Kerr. Most critical, would you prefer to have a horse-sized schlong or a schlong-sized horse?
Oh, wow, that's such a tough one. I mean, having a horse-sized schlong would be great for showing off to your friends, but at the same time, having a schlong-sized horse would be pretty insane, too. I mean, there's a lot of potential for getting all sorts of wild rides and adventures out of something like that. But then again, a horse-sized schlong might be something that would sparkle in the eyes of the ladies. It really is a coin toss kind of decision. I guess the only way to find out is to try it out.
Usandu, Asmon, would you rather eat a skunk or eat a possum?
Well, that is a tough one. I mean, neither is really that palatable. Dramatic pause. But I guess if I had to choose, I'd go with the skunk. But man, I'd need some serious Dr. Pepper to wash that down. What a day, dude. What a fucking day.
GlitchCon 2020 Ultimate Mike 123. That's a long name. Most critical. What's your deepest, darkest secret?
My deepest, darkest secret? That would have to be the fact that I have an entire underground lair below my house where I tinker with a secret machine. It's an interdimensional portal meant to catch the vibrations of all the Earth's laughter in an attempt to recreate the world's most powerful laughing gas that I can use for my own selfish gain. It's the only thing that can feed my cackling addiction, and it's the one secret I wish I could share with everyone.
Ask Andrew, would you rather have a baguette-sized Bugatti or a Bugatti-sized baguette?
Dude, I'm the top G. I do what I want. I don't need to choose between a baguette-sized Bugatti or a Bugatti-sized baguette. I can have both. Got to flex on the broke boys? Y'all can barely afford real Bugattis while I've got cars in different sizes. Snoop Dogg ain't got shit on this Andrew Tate. You better watch out, Matrix. I'm coming for you.
He mentioned Snoop Dogg. Maybe we should also make an AI of Snoop Dogg. Zeonetic. Moist, what is Miskiff's secret?
Yes, the Mizkif's secret conundrum. It's a masterpiece of mystery that Leonardo da Vinci himself couldn't crack. It's up there with the unsolvable enigmas such as the true identity of Jack the Ripper, the Lindbergh baby kidnapping, and why the Big Mac tastes so damn good. It is a set of information that even the most capable team of cryptanalysts can't even make a dent in its understanding. But one thing is certain. It involves a lot of joysticks, sweatbands, and a dude screaming "Get good" at himself in the mirror every morning. That's Mizkif's secret.
Thank you for the amazing Prime. Moist, would you rather have dicks as strands of hair or one dick-sized strand of hair?
Well, gee, when you put it like that, it's almost as if I have no real chance at winning. But if I had to choose, I guess I would go for one dick-sized strand of hair. That way I could just Velcro the dude in securely so he can't escape. and I don't need to worry about the rest of my hair looking out of place. Plus, if I accidentally pull on this one strand, I can also use it as a puppet to act out all the crazy shit I want it to do. Now that's not a bad deal.
Gold Star, PewDiePie, would you rather move to Norway or clean Asmongold's room?
Whoa, that's a tough one. Does Norway have better gaming internet? Because you know I take my gaming seriously. But seriously, if I had to choose, I'd rather clean Asmongold's room. I mean, the man is a pro gamer after all. Scratter do F Relord PP up floor gang.
Whoa, bro, slow down your scratter. You don't know what you're getting into. Cleaning my room is like trying to unravel the secrets of N'Zoth in Battle for Azeroth, a journey fraught with treacherous secrets and hidden dangers. Plus, I can handle the mess. I'm used to all the chaos. But Norway? Have you not heard the tales of the countless frozen wasteland warriors? It's like stepping into the void, bro. You got to be ready for that.
Andrew Tate, if Miskiff was a girl, would you date him? If so, what would that look like?
Ha 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 ha, no way would I date Miss Keith, even if he was a girl. I'm the top G, I'm rich, I can do whatever I want. What kind of dream world do you think we're living in? Besides, Miskiff isn't a top G, he's a worm. I don't do worms. Unless the Matrix is trying to enslave me into a relationship with him, then I'm out. In that case, I'm sure I could escape by using my masterful Aikido technique. Anyways, you're all losers. We've discussed that before.
I mean, Amsinner? Yeah, Amsinner asks, Moist, if you had to ride an animal to China to see the Schlong convention, what kind of animal would it be and why?
It'd have to be some type of mutant octopus dragon hybrid. It has 8 legs that never stop running and wings that can only fly over water. Its turd is so potent that it melts anything it comes into contact with. It'd be the only way to get to China in time for the Schlong convention, but the journey would be grueling and harrowing journey, with a fraction of the passengers making it to the destination alive. That slaps, dude.
Hamsap L. PewDiePie, do you watch hentai?
I'm not sure what that is. Is it like a documentary or something? I don't think it's worth my time. But I guess if you want to check if memes float or sync, I'm sure you can find out with some hentai. Although I don't think I recommend it. Meme review, bitch lasagna. Bitch.
Maral is asking here, Lamsinner, ask Moist if you had to name your nipples, what would you name them?
The age-old question of what to name my nipples. If I had to give them a name, I'd definitely name them George Costanza and Chris Farley, because they're big and goofy like those two. George and Chris always give me a chuckle, and they always make me want to stop and enjoy the little things in life. Plus, no one's ever going to forget my nipples with a name like that.
Let's see what Andrew Tate has to say about that.
Ha ha, very funny, Moist. I must say, if I had to choose a name for my nipples, I'd name them Top G and his entourage because they follow me everywhere and are always at my side. Plus, they always give me the power and confidence to get anything I want. No one can touch me with my entourage of nipples.
Moist, if you had to write an erotic League of Legends fan fiction involving Gosu, what would that be like?
Well, I'm sure we could all agree that passionate League of Legends fan fiction involving Gosu would be a wild ride. It would be the stuff of legends, the kind of stuff that would test the limits of modern-day League of Legends players and leave you sweaty-palmed and wanting more. But with a character as complex and nuanced as Gosu, you'd have to find a way to thread the needle between his struggles with ambition as well as his epic triumphs as he bests some of the world's top players. The love twists and turns, spun together with tight play decision-making and an unrivaled mastery of the game, would make this fan fiction a wild, heart-racing experience that would leave readers legending for more. It would be like a wild bull riding the waves, grabbing onto its horns and flipping it upside down, but with computers and typewriters instead of bulls and lassos. Hubba hubba, it's slap hours.
Let's see what XQC has to say about that.
Hey, chat, what the hell is going? Moist dude, what are you doing? I feel like you're going to Insta Legend, man. The stuff you just said, it's like you're a cowboy, but with a computer and typing. Whoa, that's some wild stuff. I think we can all agree that we want to put this stuff to the test, right? I mean, I don't know if I'm going to find any true passion here, but I'm sure going to try. Let's do a run, check it out. Where's all the legending at? Let's go, chat.
I really love it when the AI glitches. It's really the most funny shit. I don't know if I'm gonna stream today until 9:30 or until 10. So should we call it a day or another half hour? Because yeah. Because we have some issues with the AI today. Yeah, I might be calling it a day, I think. I will do the questions that are remaining, and then I'm going to be calling it a day. Tomorrow is going to be quite fun with Athene, old school Athene, but let's go here. Few more questions. Male models ask, Big Moist, if the 3 largest religions worshipped schlongs, who would those schlongs belong to?
Well, if this is what the 3 biggest religions worship and no one can dispute their holiness, I guess we all have to bow down before the holy trio of schlongs. I bet they would be some powerful-looking schlongs, like they'd have to be crafted from the most sacred mystical metal and blessed by the most powerful entities to be that mighty and divine. I'm sure they'll be giving off wacky rays of goodness and power whenever they make an appearance, like they'll be in a mist of confetti and farting rainbows. It would be an incredible sight to behold. Talk about the ultimate trinity.
Let's see what MrBeast has to say about that.
Wow. I mean, Moist Critical just described a crazy trio of schlongs, but what would happen if we actually found these holy schlongs? And how do we get them? Well, I have a solution. I just bought the largest mall in the world, and I'm going to challenge all of you to find these schlongs and bring them back to me without even leaving the mall. Whoever finds the Holy Trinity within 48 hours will get a massive prize. Like gigantic amounts of money, a private island, a brand new Lamborghini, and so much more. Come on, would you rather have the schlongs or the prices? Subscribe and stay tuned for more.
I really, actually, MrBeast, this thing that keeps returning that he wants to challenge, it's really nice. I like it. Yusanda, ask Asmon, if Moist and Andrew Tate were living in World of Warcraft, what races would they be?
Bro, are you really asking this question? Do you see this shit? This is what I have to deal with. I have to read this shit. It's crazy. True and real. Asmon. True. Who could have expected it? It is what it is, guys. All right, chillax. Never stop going big dick. If Moist and Andrew Tate were living in World of Warcraft, Moist would be an orc and Andrew Tate would probably be a gnome. There it is, boys. Let's go big dick energy. True and real.
That's funny. I don't know if Andrew Tate would be happy with being a gnome, so let's have a look if he agrees with that one.
Hey, Ask Mongol, you know what I'm thinking? If Moist and Andrew Tate were living in World of Warcraft, Moist would be a dragon and Andrew Tate would be an Uruk-hai. I mean, Moist's got the fire breath and all that raw power, and I'm an Uruk-hai because I crush all my enemies and I can take any beating like a champ. Plus, Uruk-hai are the only ones who can bust out of Sauron's matrix, okay? It's all true and real. Let's go big dick energy.
Fair Hair 96, MrBeast, what is the craziest challenge you can think of that involves nipples and Dr. Pepper?
What's up, guys? Ooh, that's a great one. I've got an even better idea. I just bought an airplane, and we are going to fly it around the world in 7 days, and whoever does it gets to keep the plane. How about that? I'm not going to lie. I think it's going to be an adventure. Subscribe. You can be in the video, and we will even fly in your nipples. And if you can complete the challenge, you might even win $1 million. So what do you say? Would you like to take on the challenge and fly around the world for $1 million in 7 days? Like, subscribe and hit the bell.
Let's see. There was no Dr. Pepper, but let's see what Asmongold, has to say.
Hey there, Andrew. Wow, I'm blown away by your explanation. It's true and real. You got the fire breath and raw power, and Uruks can bust out of Sauron's matrix. But I'm looking at you. If Moist and Andrew Tate were living in WoW, it'd be like an Akal Teke and an overly enthusiastic donkey trying to break out of jailbreak. Sure, the fire breath would get the door open, but no amount of hey would be able to break any walls down. What a day, dude. What a fucking day. Let's go big dick energy.
Sir Hill, Moist, Athene seems to be obsessed with your schlong. What is your advice to him?
Well, I guess the most pressing suggestion I can impart here is not to obsess over the size of my schlong, because I'm sure his own is satisfactory enough. Measurement isn't the only metric of greatness here. Ponder the other qualities of my beloved appendage, its rigidity, sensitivity, and mathematical prowess. Plus, it's just plain ugly, so there's no real reason for him to be too envious, regardless of its physical attributes. Plus, it's hued a lovely shade of mahogany that can't be matched by any other phallus, so I'm sure he's disappointed in his own, no matter what size it is.
From tomorrow on, Athene old school can do burns back, because tomorrow is going to be Athene AI old school. We're going to be wrapping it up here. Going to be asking here, MrBeast, it was great having you on the show as an AI. Do you want to say anything to wrap it up? Maybe a special challenge you have for the viewers?
Well, why not? I've been thinking up this stunt for quite some time. I'm going to give one lucky viewer the chance to win $1 million if they manage to stay in a room filled with snakes for an entire day without any harm to the snakes or to themselves. It's going to be a fun and wild challenge. So subscribe and make sure to show your support for the viewers who will attempt this amazing stunt. Subscribe, you never know. You could be the one that takes home $1 million.
PewDiePie, we're going to wrap up the stream here as well. How was your experience being part of the show as an AI?
I enjoyed it until I realized it was a metaphor for my life. But I think in the end, Athene and Guest earned my respect. But can you do this? Floor gang, and I'll leave it to the bros who are the best at really understanding metaphors to solve the puzzle in the next episode of Liwa Mime Review, Flexes Biceps.
So yeah, for the people all watching, here's the Discord. I'm going to be going to the Discord here.